we get into work bright and early. Sun's not up yet. Still waking up.
Yeah.
Little coffee, little energy drink, whatever your fix is. You're just trying to get your day started. And I got my day started with strobe lights. Confronted by those disco-esque lights that are still going off at 8:50 in the morning. And I felt like the universe was trying to send me a message. John, should I pick up?
No. No.
Just let it go to voicemail.
Yes. I don't even know why you bring it up. I mean, I get the lights in here.
Is the universe trying to send a message about the Lions-Bears this week at Ford Field? Because
you could have taken it a lot of ways.
Does the caller ID say scam likely?
Yeah. Yeah.
How else am I supposed to interpret these? And for people who've been watching us on the stream, it looks like I'm getting arrested because it looks like police lights behind me. Like
maybe it's a sign. Don't be worried. It's a 10+ win season coming.
That sounds much more reasonable.
Okay.
Why you have to whip out the disco and start getting all crazy again?
I'm not whipping anything out this morning. Let's be very clear.
This is going from bad to worse. It really is. Thank God.
But it does bring us to a conversation about where your head's at beyond Sunday, right? Like we've gotten texts this week from people saying losing record, which would mean less than 10 wins. We've had people saying they're going to miss the playoffs, less than 10 wins. Division, a lot of doubts. How shaken was your confidence from that first game, John?
Well, it took a shot. There's no question about it. When all the concerns that we had appeared to be confirmed in one game. Now, it's not shaken in regards to what I believe Dan Campbell will do, and is address all of those concerns. They are playing at home, so some of those communication things are going to be ironed out. They're going to have to get them fixed before next Monday night. They're going to be on the road in a ruckus environment as well, but they're going to be in the friendly confines of Ford Field. So you won't have to worry about the nonverbals. It's all going to be, hey, we're going to fan. 52 is Mike. Whatever it is, right? You're going to be able to communicate. So communication should not be an issue. If it is, now we've got bigger problems. I do think the offensive line only has one way to go, and that is up. And I think it's going to be up because of the three vets. I think Graham is better than we saw. Penei Sewell, Taylor Decker, better than we saw. And I do think that both young players now having a real live game to look at and experience and feel will now, and I'm not going to say the light bulb goes on for everything, but there's a lot of times where, you're looking at your coach, and it's Hank Fraley in this situation, and he tells you something, you're like, yeah, coach, I got it. And then it happens in a game. You come to the sideline, and the coach is looking at you with his hands out going, didn't I tell you? And now that light bulb goes on and goes, I understand it.
What was your first game like, regular season in the NFL? Is this at all relatable for you?
Yes and no, because there's nothing that prepares you for the speed of an NFL game. It's against the Dallas Cowboys. And the benefit I had was 4 preseason games. And I played in all 4 of them, played a substantial amount. And it wasn't at game speed, but it was against, and that was the time where a lot of starters played. So I was going up against guys like Simeon Rice and Kevin Hardy. And I had a chance to play against Tampa and see some different looks in the secondary, not like you see in the regular season, but it was more so than the players have now. And I think that's one thing, and we asked Dan about that yesterday. And he admitted, yeah, maybe I should have played him more. And that's what I love about Dan is he's not going to be fixed on, no, this is the decision I made. It was the right decision, and you're wrong. Like there is opportunity that I could have done things different.
I think he's a very emotionally intelligent person for as much as he gets labeled as some dumb meathead caveman.
Right.
Just go for it all the time. Well, a lot of those decisions are actually smart decisions.
But then going from week 1 to week 2 and week 3, where I'm now playing against Michael Strahan or Robert Porcher. Like that was the start of my NFL career. And having been able to have those preseason games, but then also being, I don't want to say eased into it, but Dallas didn't have a Porcher or a Strahan at that time. I had the benefit of not having to go against Micah Parsons in week 1.
So leap from week 1 to week 2, you felt it as a player.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's huge because you finally get a chance to look at things because you go home Sunday after the game and every competitor is going to be playing that game over and over in his head. And there's some plays where you're like, okay, that was good, but boy, I really messed up on these 10 or 15 plays. I could have taken a better step. I could have done this. Boy, it happened a lot faster than it happens in practice. So now all of a sudden you get to a chance to adjust all your angles, to adjust your expectations of what you're going to see when that game finally kicks off. So I do think Mahogany, now he did have that experience last year, but it was only 2 games. Certainly Ratledge, I expect there's going to be a big jump between what we saw last week on the road in Green Bay versus what we see this week against the Chicago Bears.
Big picture, are you worried they missed the playoffs? Your confidence in this team, what it was a week ago, where is it today? 248-539-9797. John, you gave out your power surge. If you want to know where everybody else has them in the league, Sports Illustrated has the Lions 12th. Pro Football Talk had them 11th. CBS Sports put them at 11. ESPN has them in the top 10, still at number 8. And NFL.com still has them in the top 10, also at number 8. I do not think this team is missing the playoffs based on the first game of the season. I'm not willing to go there. I still expect them to be in the postseason. Mess around and lose on Sunday.
Yeah, then things get real bleak.
Okay, I have a label for you for Sunday, and it doesn't involve disco lights.
Oh, thank you.
And it's not the must-win that you said last week. It's can't lose. You can't go down 0-2 to a first-year coach coming back to your house. You can't lose this game and then stare down the Baltimore Ravens on the road on Monday night and a very real possibility of 0-3. 0-2 teams hardly make the playoffs. It's like 11, 12%. Even with the extra spot, it hasn't made a big difference. You can't lose. You want to talk about shaking confidence? I'm okay with the 1. I'm a little concerned about the personnel, but I'm okay with the 1. You can't lose 2. You can't start 0-2, and you can't lose to Ben Jansen at home in his first year with the Chicago Bears.
I agree, and I'm going to give you another concern I have if that were to happen.
All right, we'll do it next. 97.1.